Hello, everybody. Welcome to a fantastic round of the Maryland campaign. Ignore me. I have to make sure this is set to the right. Yeah, it is. Nice. All right. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, welcome. Today we have a very nice little matchup here. We have the CSA on our tabletop, led by 2 Corps attacking the Union on the tabletop here in Otto and Sherrick. Led by IVB. So defending side is playing CSA and the attacking is playing Union, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting round here. I'm not used to spectating in general, so this should be pretty interesting here. We've got about 200 people on the server tonight. Over on the CSA side, we have 10th Tennessee, 5th New Hampshire, 12th VA, I-Corps, PA, Army, IVB. And on the Union attack side for this round here, we have 4th Texas, 2 Corps, Sussy Brigade, JD, MB, and 2 Corps. Again, should be a fun time. I'm looking forward to how this round goes, especially with the new ticket changes introduced into the game pretty recently. So it should be an exciting fight here. Let's go down here to the ground level, see what's going on. Up here with IVB. And already starting to get some shots on the Union side. Union making a move for the wall. Classic Union strat. How many guys we have running already here? We have, on paper, we've got 9 artillerymen going on here. And then for CSA, we have 4. Clear skies, middle of the day, very neutral round in terms of weather. And I don't even want to know what that was for.
Alright, I have the binoculars here.
Hey, you're gonna have to shoot Big Mac if you
Yeah, Big Mac is trolling, whatever. Big Mac's trolling.
Hi, lady.
Yeah.
Big Mac is trolling. Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, let's see what's going on over here. We have 1 Rambo in the bush. Yeet. Scouting out, I'm guessing, for the CSA side, or for the Union side. And then we have a big fuck you Union line formed up right in the orchard there. Should be interesting. That's a prime target for Artie. Let's see if that hits. Oh. What a shot from Artie hitting the CSA line. We have 2 Corps here. Looking good. Anyway, while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about Maryland campaign. Basically, we play Rising Storm campaign style on a board, and we play the battles out in game here in War of Rights. The only special rules for this event are that there's no Steam chat, which has become the norm in many of the other events in the community. These guys are only relying on in-game comments and text chat. JD with a nice little volley here, hitting nobody. We got 12th VA running battery here. It's like, oh! Beautiful shot from... whose cannon was it? Let's find out. JD Artie. Nice. Good hit. And B also running a cannon over here. Wonderful. Some Unions making a move onto the left side of the map here. JD shifting over. And who's holding the bushes over here? We got 10th Tennessee led by Knight. And we got 5th New Hampshire inside side. Let's tap in. They're locked in. They're so locked. Now it looks like Union's making a full push down the road. Oh, shot lands right on the right side, right on top of 10th Tennessee. It looks like a team kill from Natty. Look at that on the bottom left there. JD making a full advance up the left side of the round. CSA already hitting a fence, a couple of knockdowns here. Ooh, another nice shot from Artie, nailing the Union line there. Looks like Union already also nailed the CSA Artie. It's just a classic counter battery going on here. And we have I-Corps holding around the house with PA Army, 12th VA as well, holding this backside line on the white fence. And 5th New Hampshire and 10th Tennessee being the real brunt of the, bearing the brunt of the attack here, getting point blanked by elements of 1st Tennessee and JD and MB. Look at that. ground level. He missed. Look at that. Right on. But yeah, like I was saying, Maryland campaign's a fun time. It's one of the few events in the community where there's no Steam chat, so that's kind of the allure of that aspect of it. But on the board, both sides, they have their signs of Union and Confederate on that board, and hence the whole this side's attacking, this side's defending ordeal based on the tabletop. Pretty fun time. We're starting off with a little trial run of this Rousing Storm system that we've got going. JD dying out all the bounds. Wonderful. And it's been working out so far. It's a fun time. If you're interested, feel free to join the Maryland campaign Discord and check it out. Shout out to Zoo, who had run this event for years prior to me, Red, taking over. But I think we are going in a new direction, and it's a fun one so far. Big charge on the right side of the map here. Oh my god, I opened up Steam Chat. Here we go, JD pushing right into, 5th New Hampshire and 10th Tennessee, but it looks like 5th New Hampshire wheeled back with 10th Tennessee in preparation for this push coming down the right side on the west end. And now Union is getting point blanked from their front with an arty battery behind them, but here we go, up the gut. Who's pushing up the left side here? Sussy Brigade moving forward up to reinforce JD on the left side of the map. Tennessee didn't know. Oh, big team kill there by CSA Arty. By big team kill, I mean the Volunteer King from 10th Tennessee slaughtered by Natty. Classic troll behavior from Natty. Sussy Brigade pushing down this left side of the map here, this left lane. Knight is getting routed back over to the white fence. 5th New Hampshire already peeling back. Looks like the map is flipping on its side. Full Union is going on to this right side of the CSA right. And I gotta go ahead and lower this. We got MB, JD, Sussy Brigade. We got 4th Texas coming over as well. Looks like 2 corps pushing forward on the right side of the map, though. Trying to catch them off guard here with maybe put some shots into their exposed backside. Are they exposed? They are. Indeed, actually. They're exposed. 2 corps putting shots and doing some work. Arty has some real nice canister shot here. Here we go. Let's see what Nuke's got. See how this goes. He's adjusting. They're getting pushed now, but I'm assuming JD down there. Here we go. Oh, Sus Brigade. Oh, and it looks like that was a pretty good shot for the knockdown. It's right in the middle of that big group here. Sus Brigade charging the Arty. Nuke with a miss shot, and then a hit, and then dead. He's just dead. Too high, loading double canister, hopefully here at point blank range. Union already starting to fall back. He knows his worth. We got a couple of guys here from I-Corps protecting the Arty. Love to see it. Captain Zach running up, and he's fucked. Here we go. We got Lion here running up here with a shot, and he's fucked. Beautiful. Dress will take command of the left side of the Sussy line, making him adjust. 2 corps still holding firm here on the east side of the map, firing short-range shots over towards the house. And they are reacting already. IVB pouring out of the house here to adjust and fire on 2 corps there in the open field. It looks like we have 1st Corps also shifting out to the left side of the map here to adjust as well. And elements of IVB Company C and whatever that is, firing from the far left into 2 corps side. Tickets are going pretty equal here on the top side of the map. It looks like Union might be up a tad. Union also did get a huge ticket boost on this map, I believe. What a CSA charge. Wow. From 12PA. Natty getting involved there with no bandit on him. The guy forgot how to play the game. And here we go. Looks like that was a really unsupported charge. Don't know if that was a good idea for 12th VA. 10th Tennessee doing the thing here. Point blank shots straight across to the right oblique. And from behind them, we got elements of 5th New Hampshire as well, continuing the fight. Some 12th VA spawning in on them. The battery up here. They've really got to get these point blank canister shots ready to go. Just like that. Beautiful shot there by Too High. Wonderful work. Nice hit. A lot of knockdowns, not a lot of kills. Looks like Sussy's turning to adjust 5th and C at the very least. 2 corps still holding firm in the center of the map with IVB and I-Corps directly to the front. And who's this back on the bottom? Looks like Morbidly Obese doing the only Arty work on the left side of this map. It looks like that was a solid hit right on the right end of 2 corps' line.
Every single person to my left is dead.
Everyone did die over there to your left. This is true. 2 corps reforming the line, offset to the right here. Jason taking control. Looks like they're aiming at the right group of guys from northwest north. Corner of the White House as well. Yeah, that's a good spot. Northwest West. Open this IBB with Savvy here. Let's see what he has to say. Wow. That was a nutty Artie shot. What a shot from Union Artie. Knocked down almost the entirety of IBB there. Great shot from Fit Party, looks like. Nice. Alright, looks like the Artie troll is gone, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't see him anymore. Another shot there from MB's bat. Let's see if it hit anywhere. It's a smoke. Looks like it did right back here in this back line. What a shot. Threading the needle. Smoking elements of 12 VA. Looks like he got 2 kills, 3 maybe over here. Wonderful job. And I'm hearing pistols going off. Looks like Juicy's getting up in the fight with White Boy here. Putting shots point blank right into his face. Looks like PA Army shifting right to support this right side endeavor here. Union up firmly on tickets, but not by much. Map can still go either way. Looks like Dressel and Sussy Brigade in chat wagering for a shootout from range due to the buck and ball pushing up nice and close to the front. Looks like 5th New Hampshire Hudson with a flank from the top of the map west here, putting shots right down into the flank of JD and elements here. Flag getting shot. Will react. Another flag is down. Beautiful flank from 5th NH. Great flank. And here it is, charge straight into the I-Corps Sassy 10th Tennessee. Sorry, I-Corps line here from JD, and I'm assuming the rest of these guys are going to go as well. They're not. That's interesting. They're now going in with a little delay. It looks like Union's going to win this push on the right side of the house. 12th VA, though, is on this right end. They should be able to put some work in here. It looks like Union actually will lose this push on the right. These guys holding back here with the flags. I'm going to wager they're probably going to want to pull these back here in a sec. The winner getting in command mode here.
Get the flags up forward. Get the flags forward.
Well said, and the flag's dead. And we have Knight running in here all alone. Oh my god, what a shot by Artie. Smoking this whole center group of Union on the right side. Knight gets back up. Will he see the guy to his right? Will he kill him? Will he kill him? Will he kill him? He won't! Green! What a shot. Hudson pushing down here finally from CSA's side. Got Dragoon in the middle of that line. He's about to get stabbed. Yes, he is by Ellie. And here's 5th NH pushing right in to clear it up. JD trying their hardest to stay alive here. MB grabbing that flag. They still lose 2 flags in this fight. Wow. That's tough. That is tough. Who was the last guy here? No, not this guy. Warspite, what a beast. And all 3 flags on this left side of the map from Union are down. CSA right regains control of the right side. Good maneuvering there. I think 5th New Hampshire shifting up to the top side where the already has really put a dent in the plans of the Union on this right here. Union left, I guess. But here we go, trying to reestablish a foothold up here. Sess Brigade pushing all the way up to the north end of the rots. Jeez. CSA is up by 9 people. I don't really think there's a way to swap anyone over yet. If this gets worse, then we will. Union's going up now as well, so it's even less so. It's about 111 to 104. Right on. CSA is going up a little bit more here. Probably going to have to swap over PA, but we'll see if this gets worse. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make that call to swap PA over. Well, hold on. Let me check that. Yeah, sorry, guys. I run this event, so I have to make sure balance is also good throughout the round as well. 6 guys. That'll be perfect. Yep. There we go. Going, sending over PA to the Union side to fix this balance here. It's 114 to 103. It's about 9. That's about 11 people, which is a little bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and send that over. Hopefully PA Army will swap. Let's see if we can actually find them in game here. They were down over here in this fight. I don't see them anymore. Are they up in the bushes now? Looks like 5th New Hampshire, 10th Tennessee reclaiming that original position. Sussex Brigade and JD and these guys charging. I'm assuming they get the flags or not, actually. That was just a pretty poor charge. They're still going in piecemeal. All right. POV, you're watching your boys die, and they're all dead. Alright, right on. Union holding a big fuck you line over on the orchard here on the stone wall. Classic Union position. Tickets are now in favor of the CSA after going down first. Pretty good swing around there from CSA to do that. We'll see when PA starts swapping over. Looks like it's already beginning to happen. Thank you, PA Army, your beasts. Appreciate you. Here we go, IVB holding this left side firm, going up against 2 core here. Looks like they got hit by Artie a few times. Starting to peel it back to the right side here. CSA holding a very firm line back here on the fence with I-Core and 12VA. 12VA to the left now. Great shot by Artie almost. A bunch of knockdowns, not many kills. Still have some down flags over here. And now we've got Reverend Jim Jones holding the line firm for JD on this left side of the map here for Union. That's a pretty intimidating sight here. Jim Jones, you're doing God's work, brother. There we go. We got back here JD reforming on this left side. Let's see if they say anything interesting.
Now we have a good chance with the flags up.
We die for Mother India.
Whatever the choice is.
Looks like a major move on the right side of the map here. Is that 2 core pushing out into the low ground. Sussy Brigade pushes out into the low ground with elements of 2 core. 2 core is just moving up here, trying to get to the bush on the right side, get inflating shots on IVB, but IVB adjusts correctly. They shift their line, they kind of wheel it back to counters. And CSA position on this map is pretty strong in terms of the defensive ground if they can keep Union from this whole area where IVB is. If Union can stay clear of this right, if Union doesn't take this right side of the map here, like this hill area, in particular this area where the camera is, this is a tough one for Union. In general, honestly, if CSA plays forward and plays smart with good lines, like they have been doing for the most part, this is a tough Union attack map here. It's a tough attack map. You're forced into a pretty tough, narrow corridor to attack. Especially over at higher pop, which thankfully we don't have that issue here. We're at 216 tonight. It's a very nice medium pop night. JD is doing that charge I'm talking about. Oh my god, they're getting smoked by Artie on the way in. You go Wintermute up in the front. He crouches. Oh, and he misses. And here they go in. Provost going to be the first guy to make contact. No, he's not. Here we go. Who's this guy? Van Bush. He get in there, and he dies. And he had the first hit. It's kind of crazy. D's up here. Let's see if he hits that shot. He misses. Oh, D's going to get clubbed to death. Oh god. Oh god. Knight getting the kill on him. JD getting countercharged here, but they got the flag out, but they did not get this one out, unfortunately for Union. It's in 10th Tennessee, 5th New Hampshire holding that line. 12th VA holding a nice side position to shift left to right as needed. It's a pretty smart move. Elements of I-Core, 12th VA actually, inside of the house on that front porch. Here they are. I'm guessing they're shooting at the battery. Alright, that's a pretty range shot. Brave. And who's still out here is 2 core still holding out firm on this right side of the map. Trying their best to make a difference on this right end. It looks like they're getting some pretty decent kills here. Looks like balance is swap now. Thank you, PA Army. Looks like balance is better. 105 to 111 is better than 103 to 115, 114. Hopefully I don't have to send PA back. That'd be kind of embarrassing. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, trying to take care of the flag running away here. And oh, they almost got him. If this guy wasn't running behind the flag, he'd be dead. And Krill taking a bullet for their flag. What a guy. Union already starting to put in some work here. Looks like they got a shot near the red battery, just off to its front. JD pushing out to the open field now. Here they come. Big moves from JD, pushing out left. CSA being up pretty, like, I want to say like a quarter bar. Very nice for CSA. JD hitting the fucking dodge and weave here, zigzagging it. And what a shot from Artie. Landed right in the midst of that group. JD is dead. Here we go. Reforming line, it looks like. Starting to put shots into the side of 5th New Hampshire. Almost a good Artie shot, but very short. Two core holding really firm, surprisingly enough, on this right side of the map here. This is a tough spot, tough hold for
Well,
CSA,
one of the things happened.
but they're holding pretty strongly
Something
here
happened.
against IBB to their front. But IBB, to their credit, is also holding a very strong front line against that, not really moving. Seth's brigade firing at oblique here towards the left end of the map. I'm guessing they're shooting at that fence line. My guess is probably correct. Union flag still down to the front. It's going to take a few minutes to respawn here. JD holding a firm skirmish line basically out here facing the Reb Artie, trying to get some tickets here. 5th New Hampshire and 10th Tennessee moving up. 5th New Hampshire is. 10th is holding firm down here by the tree. CSA drops taking losses. CSA up just barely on tickets here. Probably just under a quarter bar ahead. Yeah, Sebian Complex here, looking out towards the 2-core line, strategizing. Alright, so it's one over here. Big shot from Cessna Brigade. Yep, they're aiming at the red oblique, firing northwest straight towards this line from I-Corps. Very nice. 5th New Hampshire once again moving up to the top side of the map here. They don't see this group moving through the corn. You can't go that far out. This is a nice little cute little spot here for the Union. And yeah, started to put some really nice flanking shots here on the 5th New Hampshire's right. And I guess 12th VA, by extension, a couple I-Corps guys here as well.
Thank you, mate.
Let's get an overview here of the map. It looks like CSA, I mean, CSA is playing a pretty good defense here. They're just playing spread, they're moving when they have to. And they've got this 12th VA center group here just kind of holding, ready to go left or right whenever they need. And it looks like the balance worked out, 108 to 105. Let's go and update that here. Yep, there we go. And JD forming up here again in the open field, firing straight across over at 5th New Hampshire and 12th VA a little bit. Luke here adjusting. See if he hits us here. See what you got, Nuke. Beautiful sights across the field. Looks like Union is still holding firm in those positions on the east side of the map here. Looks like they got this loaded. They're ready to fire. Let's see how this hits. Smoke is drifting left. I'll go right. And see what you got too high. See what you got. There's not that many guys left. There's 3. See if you hit them. And they're holding that fire. I heard the shell hit. A lot of knockdowns behind us. Great shot by Union already. I don't really know what they're doing here with this.
Gotcha.
Lock in nuke. Alright, we're going to have to shift away from here. We got another group pushing here in the center here. Looks like JD has adjusted their line of attack. Molex here. Shout out Molex, dev team. Looking good, buddy. Love that song. And wow, it looks like JD is actually cleared out, or rather, yeah, I guess JD has cleared out the bushes here to their front. That's a beautiful positioning. Ooh! That is brutal. That is brutal. Great song though. JD taking these rocks here with another line out here to the left to keep kind of keep CSA on the top side here. And I don't know if they noticed yet, but they've completely lost the bottom side of this right. CSA right, almost. If Union could see this here, which really, I mean, JD should be able to see that. They have no smoke coming from the bushes there. That would indicate, you know, it's free. I mean, they can just push here north and completely cut the CSA in half. But it's easier said than done, especially from Spectate. These guys are all doing a fantastic job from what I see. So, shout to them. Union is making a nice comeback here in terms of the attack. Really putting together a good left side assault. Cutting down 5th New Hampshire on the cannons there and the Reb Artie. I don't know if it's enough necessarily. Looks like CSA is actually down on tickets compared to Union now. It's flipped again. JD's open line here, strat, working to drag CSA up onto the cannons. CSA isn't necessarily... Oh, beautiful shot. Wow. Who is this? Duke and Reverend Northern. Good fucking shot, guys. Wow. No legs here. The admin power is keeping him alive in that already hit. And we've got I-Core holding firm here in the corner of the White House area, just kind of putting pressure on Sussy here in 2-Core. Just saying they're carrying the part on the right.
Man, love.
I don't necessarily think that's the case. Yeah, Ninja's on that. Love Dressel, however, I'm going to say... Okay, these guys are kind of getting torn up here. I-Core here at this corner. So, maybe a half truth. Not a full lie, just a half. 12th VA, 5th New Hampshire, 10th Tennessee, though, are getting pieced up on this left end. JD's big open line doing what they need to do here to just kind of regain their tickets and regain just momentum here on this map. Because Union has now firmly got a foothold on this right side, and it does look like 2-Core is putting some damage into IVB a little bit. Let's see the bodies on the ground. Alright. Yeah. It is important to note I have bodies turned down to the lowest setting for visibility, and I'm not going to change that. Apologies if you don't like the way it looks. But you had a clear sight of what's going on in the battle, and I don't usually spectate. So, yeah. 12th VA here, for the majority of them, are pushed up on this left side, though. I'm guessing they have a skirmish company up here in the RD to the right. I'm surprised no one on the right side has talked about in-game needing help, because I would say this CSA right is in dire need here of some assistance from one of these units here towards the left side. Union, though, making a great split attack here. Yeah, I gotta say. 4th Texas here hanging back, firing from range. That's all right. Looks like IVB is shifting towards the house. I-Core did get cut up here at the corner. IVB running down onto this little white fence stone wall area, trying to fire a little closer. Let's see what weapons they've got. That flag is dead, and
I'm just yelling.
don't really know. I play the game a lot. I don't play it enough to recognize the gun's best sight. I usually have a pistol.
We can do that.
I also, for the longest time, truthfully, never bothered switching my pistol to the Lamont as a CSA officer. And you can take that, you can run with that as you will. And it looks like Union is just gonna do what they gotta do here. They broke CSA down to breaking. They were down on morale at the halfway point there. About to engage, taking losses. They were down, and now they are back up by a quarter of a round stage firmly. Good for Union here. I'm not really sure about this 5-man line here going on the right side, but it is what it is. Here we go. We get the rest of Sussy here sitting strong, firing just right into the big line of IVB and I-Core. And oh, big push coming in here in the center, going for point. Looks like PA, Army, and JD and NB. CSA's got to react here, and they're just not reacting. Looks like they're trying to hold firm in this fence. I-Core and IVB, Marshall, 12th VA. CSA coming down from the hill. I'm guessing 5th New Hampshire is moving down. Yep, probably 10th Tennessee and behind them. Here they are to the left. They're moving towards point, but I think it's too late. I don't think they are going to get there in time. Let's see. Big melee about to go down on point, not even. They're just getting cut to pieces. They approach. Sussy getting in there now as well. 5th New Hampshire moving down the road. They could maybe get a stop here. These guys are stopping a little too soon. They need to push down on the point itself, and that's going to be a Union win. Alright, GG for the Union. That was a pretty back and forth round. I want to say the ticket changes helped a little bit there. Yeah, great job from both teams. It was a pretty back and forth round, but I think JD on that left side of the round, and then 2-Core by extension on the far right side for the Union, just kind of getting a firm foothold in those two sides of the map, really changed the pace of the game for CSA. They kind of had them on the... They were kind of just dominating at the beginning there, and ever since that happened, it was just total flipping, honestly. They gained some momentum, and they rolled with it, and you got to give it to them. I'm curious in the out of lines here for both teams. I don't think it'll be that high, but oh yeah, Union's getting out of lines are pretty good though for most. For 220 pop. The outer lines are getting up there a little bit for the Union at least, which might explain that early ticket loss. And it looks like they're going to finish it almost the same. Right on. Well, we'll come back to you guys here for round number 2. All right, everybody, welcome back to round 2 on Eastwood Skirmish here. This time the Union side is attacking, led by 12th VA, and the CSA, led by 4th Texas, is defending. So the sides are accurate to the ones in game here on Eastwood Skirmish. I realized that I totally forgot to explain oh my god, I'm forgetting. I'm airballing right now. I was gonna say the weather stuff, you know. Basically, we roll. Sorry, I was forgetting the map selection as well. Basically, in this event, we have a bunch of terrain groupings and terrain percentages assigned to different regions on a big Rising Storm-esque map. And the cool part is every region has its own unique makeup in terms of geography, right, as in real life. So some maps, some regions you can attack on the board are predominantly wooded, some are predominantly farmland. And so then we roll to determine which of those terrain types we end up playing on. And then we do a pick and ban out of a random 5-map selection from that terrain grouping, with defending side banning first until we get a map. And then we roll for weather and time of day. Both side, the attacker gets a reroll for each of those, 1 if they want to use it, and then we go into the round. So speaking of the round here, we have Sice Brigade. Oh. Interesting. So we got Twin Banners and Sussy shifting left of the corn. JD anchoring this right side. A little too many on this right, looks like, potentially. We're going to go ahead and just kick this guy. Alright, I didn't say the full message, that's fine. We got 2 core here. Oh, looks like balance is cooked a little bit here. Union pushing down here. Looks like Union is up by 9 people, so maybe we'll send PA back over to the left.
Reinforcements coming, boys.
Brace!
Reinforced. Friendlies are coming.
Back off the fence! Back off the fence! They're gonna stop yet!
And here he goes. Union slamming into the CSA far left. JD is still on that far right side of the map here. But reinforcements are swarming left right now. Here they come. JD inbound. Who's this on far right though? First Texas coming left. Alright, they got a small group over here, I see. First Tennessee, apologies. The rest of JD coming in here now. Union having a foothold here. They do get buck and ball on this map. I think both sides do, actually. CSA trying to forward defense here. Let's see how they adjust. Union holding strongly. 1 flag is down. Another flag is down. The rest of CSA is swarming this position here. 105 to 113 on the balance here. Looks like how many guys on RD for Union? 6. So infantry imbalance that Eagle does is actually infantry is bounced. I believe that means that. Something like that. It's very balanced at least. Union might be up like 1 or 2 guys. Trumpy here coming out of bounds with the Union flag. It's a good idea. So it instantly respawns. But Union still loses 1 flag on this left side. Yeah, Union right. Another flag. 2 flags down here at the start. That's a toughie. But they're full sending it straight out of main to this left side of the map here. And they're going to take it. Yeah, they're going to just take that left side of the map here. That was a very, very, very good move there from the Union team. Looks like the rest of them are a little slow. 12th VA moving out from spawn. I-Corps getting full kits here. Elements of IVB as well, trying to get kitted out. They need to move quick here to reclaim this left side of the map here. 2 brave soldiers, Reb and Wolfram here, holding firm, trying to to make an impact here on this right side for CSA. Hudson leading the way here. Look at him go. He's so brave. Savvy right behind him. Elements of IVB, Sussy. Mostly IVB, actually. And a couple 5th New Hampshire coming in. 12th VA behind them. I-Corps behind them. And it looks like more I-Corps behind them. Don't really... I think Sussy's just in this mix up here. But Union's going to get up here. They're going to take the corner, but JD is looking for just an immediate counter.
We
Here
won.
they come. They have no kits. They have no kits. The CSA does have kits. Uh-oh, here we go.
Right in front of me as I pulled the trigger, goddammit.
It's okay, Ninja. That's good. That's I understand. Remix here blowing it into him with the pistol there. IVB down the road getting charged by Drew is currently on 12CA running the battery and the sharps here for CSA. Or for Union. And the rest of Union pushing down this. I mean, they could take it. This is very close. The issue, the killer though for the Union is that they were down 2 flags on this right side. Looks like the plan for Union was to get the flags die out of bounds, which honestly I think if they do that, they win this on the left side. They still could. They totally still could. But JD is holding a pretty firm line here. They have 3 flags on this right side. This is going to be a really tough fight for Union. Their best bet is the sharps here, which they do. No, they have an infantry flag up. I think Trumpy here. Yep, they have 32nd Company B, 30 guys to spawn on that flag right there, which means they do have a firm foothold, and I think the Union's actually going to take and hold it. Good shots on this CSA flag. They hit that thing up and out of here. Looks like, uh-oh. Great shot from Union already. Wow. Great shot across the map there. Smoking that fence, knocking down a lot of guys. Who is this here? We have Northern again, shouting them out for the 2nd time this time around. And Union flag still down. A couple guys watching them. Nitro, Ulcer, Castle is able to get this one up. And he doesn't get it either. Looks like the left side holds. Left side holds. 104, 114 here. 10-man imbalance here in terms of just raw numbers. 105, 114 now, 9.
You don't have to be. You can identify as someone who's victimized.
There we go. 9-man imbalance here on the numbers. Now it's 10. Talking about Epstein in chat there. Lovely. Union holding strong.
Hold your left, They're moving left. They're moving left.
Looks like elements of JD trying to reclaim by switching it to the far left side or south. Trying to, I don't know if this is a good move here from JD and CSA, Sussy. I mean, they have a little, they don't really have anything here. Yeah, no, I think that was a losing maneuver. Not losing as in losing the round. Tickets are still really close. CSA is up slightly. But definitely not a good maneuver there.
What the heck? That's crazy.
I'm going to have to agree with you with that one on that one, Savvy. We have another Union group here, 10th Tennessee right in the center of the map, putting shots into the side of PA Army, making an appearance there of Saucy Brigade here. And we still have a company of guys here, 4th Texas MB holding firm, trying to put shots into the Union Arty from range. And it looks like actually they dropped this flag. All right, color me surprised. That one flag despawns. This one's going to have to wait more time because of Mr. Castle, who did die with the flag, I'm assuming. Picking it up, that means they're still going to be missing out on this 32nd Company A flag here for a while longer. So 55 guys are going to be forced to spawn at main for the next, 4 minutes, which is brutal. There we go. Union taking a pretty firm lead now. They've flipped the ticket imbalance over a little bit. Not imbalance, but they flipped the ticket situation over. They're only up 9 people, 6 of the Union being on a battery, so balance is fine. JD here taking a position underneath this IVB. Union can go on right line over here. Sussy holding on this fence here. Not Sussy, PA, I-Core here on this fence.
Always razzles.
I'm assuming the 10th Tennessee still holding here. Perfect. Savvy crashing out of chat, as you expect from an event with only chat. Here we go, Melon right next to the flag. Will he grab it? He does grab it. TJ trying to body block it. Melon running. Here he goes. TJ being a brave soul, and he's dead. And oh, Melon is also dead, but it's closer now to the Union line. But that picking it up and then dropping it again, all that does is reset the timer. So if the Union didn't even go for this flag, they would probably have it respawn by now, which is the tough part. That's kind of a difficult thing. But here we go. 12th VA anchoring in this far eastern end of the Union line. IVB in the center, and then we have elements of 5th New Hampshire taking up this west end with I-Corps right here at this almost nickel position. Fake red here from 5th North Carolina Sussy Brigade firing at the front, right into the side. The exposed flank of I-Corps here, elements of Sussy. Good flank from 5th NC there. 2 Corps holding firm into the corn itself, firing straight across. I'm assuming they've got buckenball loaded up there, but I believe these guys probably do as well. Union elements pushing down straight into 5th NC. Dressel sees them. 2 Corps moving up here now as well.
Someone in the M6. Get in the M6.
It's at 5th NC and 4th Texas are trying to counter this. 10th South Carolina with it. Ninja running up, killing him. Killing Yeetus, I believe that was here. Yeah, Yeetus here missing those shots. I believe he had a pistol there. It was brutal. Great arty shot to the corn. Like, actually pretty sick shot. Can't complain about it. 2 Corps and Bohannon here. Taking up defensive posture in the corn, firing straight east up the hill at I-Corps and by extension IVB up here. 12th VA kind of just hanging out here on the left of the Sharps rifles, putting in work. Small group of JD here trying to use these rocks as cover. Skirmish on the right side of the line. The rest of JD is clumped up here. So taking some losses in these rocks. Their Sharps rifles do not mess around. On the left side of the line here, we have more JD. They're kind of fucking everywhere, huh? And then, yeah, once again, 2 Corps Sussy Brigade for the most part anchoring this cornfield. Flag is still down. Point blank shot on these guys. He doesn't get knocked down. Nitro does, though. Poor guy. Interesting stuff happening on this map here. Union having a nice early advantage here. Tickets seem to be pretty even. I think CSA got a ticket increase in this map, if I'm not mistaken. Or Union did. I don't really know. Either way, though, tickets were changed. Let's check, actually. Let's check which side got the ticket boost, because I'm just curious. Find this document. You guys can enjoy this view. Left side fight. Here is the document. We open it. We go to Antietam, Eastwood Skirmish. Yeah, Union has 149 tickets to the CSA 115. For those who don't know the numbers directly, all that means the Gates backers get 29.5% advantage over the CSA in terms of just raw ticket numbers. Looks like CSA, though, is making a counter push here in the center of the map. Sussy pushing up this northwest end. Compass is broken, but this right flank of the Union line sitting here. IVB and 5th New Hampshire trying to counter this with flag going down. I mean, this is potential to flip this around here a little bit, because now Sussy down here with 4th Texas have pretty good shots up the flank of the Union team here, more or less. I mean, up these guys' flanks for sure. These guys still hold pretty firm up here. There's not really much to counter them except shots coming from behind the point to the south. And these guys right here at the edge of the corner, 2 Corps. So good counter maneuvering there by CSA to regain a little bit of lost positioning. But it's still going to be a slog. The game is definitely not over for the Union here either. They're going to have to eventually push off this hill. And if CSA can keep the tickets going the way they're going, it'll be a pretty close fight here to the end, because all CSA needs is a couple out of lines here to kind of catch up off of the Union. Realistically, probably extending it like this isn't the move, potentially, because Union has shots into your side from there. Perhaps extending out in the straight row would be a little bit better, but then again, it doesn't look like they're really taking any losses, so maybe they're cooking here. Good call, Yeet. They are down the snake fence. And Union's also skyline pretty hard there to the east-southeast. That should be a triple kill. This is a beautiful sight, huh? Wow, look at that. And here's the Union perspective on this fight here. Let's get down here with Union forever. Let's get to his head. Yep. Oh, I'm liking this.
Don't worry, I am back. I had to talk to somebody else. You are very important.
Taking.
We're aiming. And we're firing. And looks like they slammed this fence down here. A couple good hits. Another arty shot. Smoking the left side of 2-core here. Saucy's still holding firm here. A couple guys from 5th C and 1st Maryland holding over here. And I think this is when you start getting diminishing returns from this forward position for CSA right here. Because they're just getting fogged a little bit by all these guys pushing down here. PA, I-Corps, 5th New Hampshire. Trying to surge back down the snake to retake this corner. Slowly but surely firing and advancing, I'm guessing. Yeet putting in work with a fucking pistol there. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna have to send PA back over to the CSA side.
Damn, son! It makes me pulverize.
Yeah. So B is going to swap over, fix the balance. Yeah, it's 12-man imbalance. It's not exactly good, but it should get evened out here a little bit because PA's got 2, 4, 6, 7 guys, so it should be a little bit better. They might be. CC might go up like 4 people, but or 3, but it's better than a 12-man imbalance. We have smaller units, but they're already on the CSA side. CSA keeping a pretty good fight here on this side of the map here, but this is a tough position to keep fighting over for the CSA, especially with Union already actually slinging shots into the side. I mean, it's a pretty tough hold. But PA is gonna start swapping here. Union pushing down from top of the hill, sweeping down towards point. PA extending out into the open field, shifting a little further right now. Yep, extending out to the open field.
Yo, Flag, you should probably pull back.
2 flags here in the corner. JD, Sussy, 2-Core looks like holding firm. I-Core holding. CSA drops, taking losses. 27 minutes left in the round. This one's going by pretty quick. And I mean, yeah, it looks like CSA's got. I mean, ideally they've got some enflating fire into the side of this Union line. They're just point blanking it basically here. PA swapping over balance is getting fixed here. Surely. 2-Core taking another direct shot right into their flag. I'm gonna guess that the Union batteries can probably see that flag from here. Let's see. Yeah, they're using the flag as a target. It's a very obvious target in this corner. Looks like no hit there. But Union's starting to get torn up a little bit here in this fence line, just a tad. I-Core getting shot down a little bit. CSA are getting some momentum on the left side for CSA, firing straight down the snake rail fence. They do have reinforcements coming up. They got guys pushing towards the center here. Who's this? 10th Tennessee making another maneuver here west, and then I'm guessing trying to go swing south into the side of the CSA, but they see him coming. Olay here at the knee. It's going to waste some tickets if you die. All right, he's good. Pretty strung out line on this left side. Oh, fucking ball taking him out there. Racing left here. These guys are going to die in skirmishing out of line. Just going to hurt the tickets there. But so are these guys. So back over here, it looks like I-Core is starting to. They're still holding, but these guys are kind of picked off clean here. I mean, CSA was doing a pretty good job on that minute shootout, but the overarching shootout going on up here, I think, is going slightly in Union's favor. And those sharps are definitely got CSA. Another good shot by Artie, slamming this fence line maybe? No? Oh, maybe a miss. But big L shape here for CSA in the corn. I mean, on paper, it looks like Union's actually pretty weak. It doesn't necessarily mean CSA should make an assault up towards that Union position, because although they look weak, remember those sharp rifles here are firing quicker than any of the other guys can, even with that bucket ball going. I mean, It's a tough spot. Tough hold. Losing this CSA right really hurts him in the long run here. Because Union gets just good ground to fire down for him. And kind of can decide make or break around the right side. Alright, now with IVB playing the Irish music here. Let's get another POV shot. Nice. Okay. Looks like he's aiming for the corn there. He's not shooting. No. 110 to 104. 6 is better than 12. I mean, CSA is not doing bad in the shootout. I mean, they're doing pretty decent here. I mean, I-Corps here is getting pieced up. Not I-Corps, 5th New Hampshire and IVB are getting pieced up slightly from this west group. You hear the rounds hitting, but I mean, they're holding firm. They're doing what an attacker should do, which is forcing them to fight. And you can't rag on them. 12 PA firing in a really small group of guys over here. Any hits? Let's see. Doesn't look like any hits. So I mean, shout out this group of JD. They're just making this group of Union Sharps forced to split their shots up and focus on this southwestern group of 5 guys, while only like around half of them will probably be shooting out this way towards the rest of JD sitting in the wood line. Oh, he's dead. That one guy's dead, but
Neuralink is telling me to shoot potato. Oh no.
I mean, seriously doing what they can here, but you lose that right side of the map or the left side here as a defending team. It's just a really tough retake at best, and at worst, it's just elevated position that can shoot right down into you. I don't necessarily think CSA is going to turtle. I don't think they should. I think turtling is done anyhow. But I don't really think they can here. If they turtle, they just give up the point, and they're halfway through taking losses almost. Union not too far behind. You know, anything's possible here. Somebody could try a dumb charge on the Union side by themselves and blow a whole quarter morale stage. You know, so round is still live. Round is still can go either way. But yeah, I mean, kudos to CSA, good maneuvering here, but even bigger kudos to the Union side for that maneuver, pushing in all the right side, and then just booking it from spawn to the left. I mean, they got lucky that CSA, I guess, didn't react a little bit earlier. If they did, I think CSA wins this right side. But CSA got here late, and as a result, Union was able to just kind of get a little bit of a foothold, even with no kits. I've always said this, putting bodies on a position will make the other team think twice, and sometimes that hesitation is what you need, and evidently it worked. And shout out to the 32nd Company B flag bearer for actually running that thing out of bounds and pushed on this right side. Because I think without them, obviously, they don't have a foothold at all on that right side. They just get slowly pieced up by the CSA. So, good on them.
What did we end up here?
Not super far around here in terms of tickets either, but CSA is now starting to drop pretty quickly through taking losses. They're starting to fall back out of the corn now, at least Sussy Brigade is. MB still here, JD Elements are still here.
Fall back. Let's go.
Juicy telling them to fall off this off this side. MB pulling back, Suss is pulling back. I guess 2 quarters back here somewhere as well, maybe. There's Sussy reforming here. There's 2 core. Oh, one guy. A Walker. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, still a couple guys here in the corner. 4th Texas still holding. Jason holding up here. See what Jason's looking at. Looking right down the side of the Arty. Right, let's see if he hits anybody. Who's he shooting at? I don't know. In the bush, and none of these guys die here. Jason missed in real time. I think the rest of the 2 core is back there. So it looks like CSA is trying to consolidate in the woods beyond point. I mean, they still have a full morale stage to get through in terms of breaking, so the game's definitely not over. anything can happen. Union flags can get dumb real quick and then die in bounds, which would kind of cripple the CSA assault, or Union assault. Well, we'll see what happens. Union holding firm on top of the hill over there on the eastern side of the map, just trying to shoot them down into breaking, and then I'm going to assume they're going to be making a push. Sussy shifting onto the far right side. I mean, I can understand the vision. However, I would worry that you're too far into. Yeah, I think you're too far into taking losses to attempt this at this point in the round. I mean, they still have a full line of sharps up here waiting for them, plus all these Union guys with buck and ball ready to go. I'm sure I'm just pushing down straight into the corner now. 5th New Hampshire, I-Corps, IVB. With CSA about to hit breaking. 12th VA holding firm up here, facing the Sussy line here in the wood line. Very visible. So 12th is falling back to the fence line, try to get a little bit of a different positioning here. And IVB charging straight at JD. JD and IVB going to meet here in the middle. Let's see what happens. IVB stopping and right in front of him. JD getting swung up. I'm guessing maybe just not noticing IVB right next to him in the cornfield. And it's going to be a full wipe on JD there. Or at least mostly wipe if it wasn't a full wipe. And here we go. We're going to just keep pushing out here. I mean, they just need to wipe these few guys here and then just run it right on point. They honestly don't even need to go to point. They kill one right on line. They might have it. And there it is right there. Union now capping the point. IVB is at least 5th New Hampshire in there as well. 10th Tennessee going for a wide flank. 2 Corps coming in from the corn side, though. Maybe they can do something here to regain something. Here they come. 12th VA is still on top of the hill, starting to shift down now, I think. 2 Corps, well, just Jason. I thought they were following Jason. And it looks like Union's just going to cap the point. 2 Corps just holding firm on this left side of the corn. I mean, just 1v1ing 10th Tennessee. It doesn't look like too many losses on either side here. Here's JD counter-charging into point. Here they go. Union already have a fucking huge line set. 2 Corps sweeping in from the left side. A few guys from 2 Corps still alive after that melee on the right. Stragglers coming up from behind. They slam the right side of the line. CSA might be able to do something here. Maybe. And I'm going to guess Sussy push 12th VA on this right side. Not work. We're going to go down here.
Oh yeah, don't mess with the
There you go. It's a pretty close fight here on the point. Could go either way here. It looks like CSA is going to take the point back, but now they're going through half of the morale stage, especially with Artie slamming the point now as well. A couple team kills there from Artie, but I mean, yeah, Union goes down to breaking, but CSA only having about just a little bit over a quarter stage left. It's a tall ask to ask them to try to hold this. 110 to 107 now in balance. IVB trying to reestablish a foothold directly in front of the point. They got a few guys alive. No flags in sight, though. I think flags are down on point. Yep, 1 Union flag down. 2 Union flags down. 3, I guess. Actually, hold on. Oh, 1 CSA. Wait, no. 2 CSA flags down. Apologies. 1 Union flag here. 1 Union flag here. And CSA reclaims this far eastern side of the map. I mean, tickets are not looking good for the CSA. Union already making a surge up the middle of the map. 12th VA hitting them with the GGs in chat already. I mean, I like to say that she ain't pregnant yet for a reason. It's never over till it's over. Crazier things have happened. It looks like CSA is going to abandon this far left side. I can't really blame them. They don't really have much ground to hold here. I'm guessing IVB just surging back up here. A couple I-Corps guys as well. A couple just trying to get up here, facing, just running straight. Okay, this is crazy. I don't necessarily know if I would do this. Just make a line right in front of a waiting group of Sussy and JD. Interesting. Union tickets are starting to plummet from this whole whatever's going on here, but they're reclaiming the right side with 12th VA. Surging down, getting closer, you're starting to get sharp shots straight to the side.
Ship right warrior.
Shift right, the fence. Keep shifting right.
Well said, Madden. There you go, CSA countering up. It's JD just trying to countercharge east here to wipe out 12 VA. I mean, hey, it could work, but their tickets are dropping at such a rate. I mean, Union could hit final push here, but I think it's going to happen when CSA is already in the last stand, if they even go down to final push. Looks like it was a half-hearted countercharge up this hero. Now we got the rest of Sassy coming in here as well. Marshall falling back. CSA is going to win this charge on the right side. Get a few easy tickets here from the battle lines left. CSA is playing forward. That's what you got to do in this kind of state. And to counter this, looks like IVB is making a right side push here, trying to go down the center, trying to hit that corner of the corn. I-Core just running straight at the CSA line waiting. IVB making a line here, well, once again just directly in front of these guys. This would be a good time for Artie to kind of slam this position, get a bunch of free tickets. Oh, who's Joshua killing him? Ooh. Don't pick up the flag. That's called tall order. Joshua just smoking all these dudes here in the corner. Right on Joshua. Yeet trying to just kind of reestablish control here, trying to do anything he can to keep this corn side fighting. IVB making a push here into the corn here. Apologies, 5th New Hampshire making a push to the corn. Trying to swing onto the side of the CSA line. Looks like there is a reaction happening though. Sussy is running up here to reclaim this left side. Misses the point blank shot, and Doctor kills him. And here comes the rest of Sussy from behind. Their flag included. It's a pretty piecemeal push coming into the end. There's the last stand. I'll just wait for it to happen. 5th New Hampshire does get wiped in the process for the majority. Hudson's still alive. There we go. Great shot by Union Hardy. Even better shot by Union Hardy. No team kills either. Hudson's still alive, running up. Oh, Hudson on the red, but here he goes. He gets one. Hudson's still alive in this fight. Oh my god, Hudson's just tearing him apart here, and he's dead finally. And looks like nothing much has happened on this red side in that. Meanwhile, looks like another Union push coming through IVB and I-Core just surging forward.
Spank your fucking ass till it bleeds buttermilk. Come on over here. Yeah. Come on, Savvy. I'm stabbing you right now. I'm stabbing you right now.
Right on Ninja. Marshall coming through, getting point blank by Archer on the right side there. Pistol, slamming those pistol shots. Benny here from JD slamming. Everybody's dead now as well. I mean, Union's got this here. They just got to keep pushing them down, just staying aggressive. Not really much else CSA can do. They're in last stand. They're going to hit USA in the final push for sure. But I mean, at this point in the round, I mean, just being last stand is usually an indicator if you've lost. Unless you have like a minute or two left and then you hit last stand, in which case you can definitely win. But with 11 minutes left, last stand, all those respawns from man are already leaving, if not already going up. All these guys who died in that counter over here to the east are just never going to respawn now because they hit last stand before they made contact. Yeah, there's final push for Union, but at this point, like I said, it's a bit too late. This dude just standing here in front of these guys, they're looking at him. We got bird power. He's going to get a shot in here, and he's going to kill him. We got Dressel and Sus Brigade moving it left here. Who's this coming down the hill? Savvy making the move again, just banditting and go, I'm guessing. See what he does here. And he doesn't kill him. Hashtag noticing. So Sussy trying to do something here in the final last minutes of the round, trying to get a nice wide flank up from the west side of the corn. Hits Savvy and IVB in the side while the rest of the Union team cleans up on the top side. CSA has got just Sussy and these guys here in the middle. Looks like Elements at 2 core. Remaining a couple MD guys left, JD as well. And I mean, once Sussy dies up here, it's going to be it. Great flank though. I got a few guys, but I don't think they see the rest of the Union team further in. And there they go now. They're just running for it. They're going to see what they can do. There's Dressel surging forward. They hear him. Misses that first shot.
Oh no, I got 6 kills.
And he's out of him. I'm inclined to not believe Dressel. Dressel's getting clubbed, and he gets clubbed to death. All right, rest of the CSA team is just kind of getting piecemealed up, and it looks like this is going to be a pretty firm Union win here. The moment they either finish up all the CSA, Jason being a last soldier standing here, one of them, next to Volunteer Bo from the 1st Tennessee. Here's Jason. Here we go. Jason advancing. Moving forward.
There'll be no shooting. Fight me like a man, you
And-
pansy bitch!
Oh my god.
You are terrible.
He missed.
Shit.
IB cleans up. But who's this guy that missed? Josh. Oh, Joshua. And that's going to be it for the CSA here. 112-108 final balance. Yeah. Eastwood Skirmish going to the Union side, the attacker. So the attacker wins on both rounds tonight. Got to give him credit. Good attacks on both sides of the coin. Both teams played well in the respective attack rounds. I think CSA defense on Otto and Sherrick was a little bit better than it was on Eastwood's, primarily just because they lost this CSA right. It just kind of led to, you know, just a downfall in terms of the strat from the CSA team, because once you lose that right, it's a toughie. We're going to watch the replay. A lot of stamina, not stamina, a lot of XP going to both teams probably here from down in formation so much. But both sides win one. It's a 1-1 night here in Maryland campaign. And casualties starting to rack up. Looks like a lot of guys died in this fight. Love to see it. And it looks like despite some early troubles here with the strategy, Union does pull out a win. And they lose a good 120 odd guys more than the CSA. Overall, not a bad Union attack. Good for them. And yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys for joining us and Maryland campaign on this Saturday night. Happy Valentine's Day. And GG's to both teams. And we'll see you guys next time.